Hey guys, hope everything's going well. You guys know the drill. Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't, and comment down below. Follow me on Instagram at AIH underscore sports. Okay, today I wanted to do a video. It's kind of on sports cards, but it's something concerning that I see going on. And I'll just tell you where I found it. So, this was one of the latest PSA magazines. I believe I'm a silver member, and they extended that coverage until could be a year from now because they're just so backloaded with all of this inventory. And I've sent something, I believe, earlier this year, and still haven't heard back. They're still on step 4 out of 8, and it's probably going to take months for me to get those cards back. And knowing how they grade hard now, I'm not looking forward to seeing some of those cards. Regardless, I saw this one advertisement. I'm not going to disclose the name or I'm not going to show it to you. I don't want any. I just don't want any legal issues. Even though I'm a small channel, it's still not worth it. Regardless, I saw this one ad. There's this one company, and they said that, hey, we we have been experienced in gold and silver acquisitions, and we're the number one leader. And we're also going to be providing not revenue, we're going to be providing loans to individuals who want to buy cards that are over $25,000. And then there's this sort of payment plan, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So I'm thinking to myself, okay, first of all, it's fine for a company to provide leasing. Okay, I believe in a rational free market, anyone is allowed to do that as long as they're not committing fraud. But the concern that I have when I see all these companies getting involved in weird types of leasing, this is not weird, but I remember there's this other company that was involved in some sort of weird leasing scheme. My concern is that now we have easily people can easily bet on cards that are over $25,000, and they're going to provide financing. And sure, individuals who could purchase a card over $25,000 probably have a lot of money in savings, but they just don't want to pay upfront cash because of cash flow issues. I get that. Now, here's the thing, the sports card market has gone crazy over the past few years, especially in 2020 and early part of this year. It's calmed down for the past 6 to 9 months, but still, compared to 2018 and 2019, the market is much more stronger than it was back then. Now, I want to ask the question, why didn't we see these type of ads, these type of leasing schemes back then? When I was trying to get back into the hobby and just buying cards mainly for investment purposes, I didn't see anyone saying, hey, here's $25,000. And obviously, they're going to do some sort of credit check to see that you could pay the money off. But at the same time, they are giving you $25,000 to buy cards or more. And on top of it, we are well into the bull market in sports cards. This is not like 2018, 2019 where the market was quiet. It was actually picking up to a certain degree, but it wasn't as crazy as last year. Last year was insane. And did we see people financing like that? Not really. Maybe some auction houses may provide some sort of terms where you pay in 6 months, or they send you to some other lending company, but it's usually done through auction houses. Now you have other companies saying, hey, and advertising with PSA saying, hey, you want to spend 25, 30 grand? No problem. Come with us. And those companies, as long as they get paid, they're going to make a good amount of money. The issue is if the market implodes and the people they're lending to can't pay it off and are just speculating, then that's where they could run into problems in the coming years. So there's no one way street around this. However, the company that is providing the leasing, they have a diversified portfolio in the gold and silver sector, and they deal with guys like them. They may be buying coins, bullions from what I'm looking at. Putting that aside, where was all of this financing, easy money, a few years ago? And if someone has any information that, okay, no, this is normal, I've seen PSA, let me know. Because I looked through PSA and I haven't found it. And what's quite interesting is they give you a website, and if you type it in, uh, it has like cards in it. But then it changes to another website, and it goes into a gold and silver website. And then it talks about financing, and you send your application, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. So what I call this, or what I call this loan sharking, not really, but at the end of the day, they're getting into this where, in my opinion, if some dudes who may be eligible but doesn't have the right amount of savings to be spending over $25,000, those guys may be getting screwed if they decide to purchase a card over $25,000. So it's quite interesting where the money, you could get all sorts of financing now, but the rate of return as of this moment, I wouldn't say is great compared to a few years ago. Now, maybe over a decade, potentially, if you invest in a scarce card that's high in demand and it's a Hall of Fame guy, then yeah, that makes sense. But yeah, there's no way that I'm going to spend that much amount of money on a card. And like I told you, right now I'm in the sell mode and I'm buying things that probably won't make me too much money. This is not really me investing anymore. A few years ago was me investing. Now I'm just really collecting for the most part. And over time, this may go up. I don't know how much it'll go in value. This is one of the autographs that I just got today. And this is a Shaq autograph. And you can see the autograph in blue. And on top of it, I don't know if you can see it. This is a PSA DNA cert. I really like this. My wife told me I should put in a frame. I definitely will. And I spent a little over $100 on it, and the guy shipped it out right away. That's pretty good, especially knowing that USPS has budget cuts coming this fall, right before the holiday seasons. So that's just weird on another note. But regardless, over $100, I'm not putting that much money into it. Some people may think $100 is a lot, but in sports cards these days and collectibles, it's not. And on top of it, for autographs, I always liked collecting autos as a kid, and I didn't get really high name guys. Maybe Dave Wannstedt comes to note. When I went to the Chicago Auto Show, I think in 1994, Wannstedt was the coach then, so I got his autograph. I think I got one of the running backs, Neil Anderson. I've lost those autographs, but it's always fun to get autographs. And now that you've grown up, you could spend your own money to get autographs on your own. And like I said, this is not going to be worth, it's not going to go up 10x. Even if Shaq were to say, you know what, I'm done with TBS, I'm done with Papa John's, I'm just going to go into the limelight. No, this is not going to go to $1,000, but it's just worth having in my collection. And what I do is, for my trading account, if I make a few $100, I'm usually good at, once I make money, I end up losing it. So if I end up losing it, why don't I just get something tangible? And this is what I do. And and I'm going to talk more about autographs, and I'm going to collect more in the coming days and weeks, unless I really need the money. But anyways, guys, let me know what you think about the loans, about this, about these companies providing financing. I just find it strange that it's all available to you right now. You could see ads in PSA. I just find it suspicious. And what are you guys collecting? Do you collect autos? Any cards you're collecting? Anyways, guys, let me know. Smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't, comment down below, guys. Thanks. Bye.